All right, let's talk about a problem that pretty much every growing business runs into. You've got this great free tool you rely on, like Google Maps. But is there a point where free actually starts costing you a ton of money? Let's dig in.
So here it is, the big question we're tackling today. When is a free tool, well, just too expensive? I know, it sounds like a trick question, right? But stick with me, because the hidden costs, the ones you don't see on a bill, can be absolutely staggering.
Okay, first things first, let's give credit where it's due. We all use Google Maps, and there's a reason it's the go-to for pretty much everyone. I mean, if you just need to get from point A to point B, whether that's for you personally or for a brand new business, it is the undisputed champ, no question.
And just think about why we love it so much. For one, it's free. The interface is so familiar, you don't even have to think about using it. The navigation is spot on. And those little extras, like real-time traffic updates or using Street View to check out a place before you even get there, they're total game changers.
And this really is the sweet spot for Google Maps in the business world, you know? It's absolutely perfect for the solo driver, maybe a small flower shop doing just a handful of local deliveries, or a repair person with 2 or 3 service calls a day. For that kind of work, it's awesome. Simple, it works, and hey, you can't beat the price. But what happens when your business starts to grow? What happens when that handful of stops turns into 10, 15, or 20? Or when it's not just you anymore, but a whole team of drivers? Well, that's when you hit a wall, a hard wall. And look, it's not that Google Maps is bad. It's just that your business has officially outgrown what it was designed to do. So let's talk about the first, most obvious problem you're gonna run into. Picture this, you've got a super busy day, a long list of addresses you gotta hit. How many of those can you actually punch into a single route in Google Maps? The answer? Just 10. That's it, a hard limit of 10 stops. So if you have, say, 15 deliveries, you're suddenly trying to juggle 2 separate maps. It's a total nightmare, both for the person planning and for the driver who's out on the road. This isn't just a little annoying. For a business that depends on getting things done efficiently, it's a massive bottleneck. Okay, so let's say you work within that 10-stop limit. You've got them all plugged in. Now for the million-dollar question. How do you know you've put them in the fastest possible order? The order that's going to save you the most time and, even more importantly, the most money on gas. Well, the short answer is you don't. You're basically just guessing. You're sitting there dragging and dropping little pins on your phone screen, trying to eyeball what looks like the fastest path. It's this frustrating, time-sucking puzzle. And let's be honest, you almost never land on the truly optimal route. You're trying to solve a super complex math problem with your thumb.
And it doesn't stop there. The problems just keep piling up. Think about it. How do you manage multiple drivers? What do you do when a customer says, "Hey, I need my delivery between 2 and 4 p.m.? How do you prove something was delivered with a photo or a signature? And what about that phone call we've all gotten? Where's my driver?" For all of these things, Google Maps just doesn't have an answer. Okay, so this is exactly where dedicated route planning software comes in. And you gotta stop thinking of it as just a better map. It's not. It's more like a mission control, a central command center that's built from the ground up to solve all those business problems we just talked about. Just look at how this breaks down side by side. Every single one of those frustrations with Google Maps has a direct solution here. That 10-stop limit? Poof, it's gone. You can handle hundreds of stops. All that manual dragging and dropping? Nope, now it's a single click that uses a powerful algorithm to solve that crazy traveling salesman problem for you in seconds. No way to manage a team? Now you've got tools for dispatching, live tracking, and even capturing proof of delivery. So, okay, we see the solution, but the big question for you is probably, is it time for my business to make this jump? Well, to help you figure that out, let's go through a really simple checklist. No guesswork, just a few clear signs to look for. Take a second and look at these 6 signs. Are you managing 2 or more drivers, making more than, say, 15 stops a day? If you find yourself nodding your head to even 1 or 2 of these, especially that one about spending over 30 minutes every single day just on planning, well, that's a massive red flag. It's a huge signal that your free process is already costing you a lot of money. And, of course, I know what you're thinking. This sounds expensive, right? But this is where we need to totally shift our thinking. This kind of software isn't an expense, it's an investment that pays you back big time.
Let's just do some quick back-of-the-napkin math. A typical plan might cost you around $50 a month per driver. Okay, seems like a cost. But now, think about the savings. If you could save just 3 minutes per stop and you're doing 20 stops a day, that's a full hour of paid labor and driving time you just got back every single day. Throw in the fuel you're saving by not backtracking, and you could easily be saving over $500 a month. Suddenly, that $50 tool is paying for itself 10 times over.
And that's really the bottom line here. This is the whole point. You're not actually buying software. What you're really buying is time. It's the only thing you can't make more of. And now you have time that you can spend on actually growing your business instead of just being stuck in the weeds of planning.
So, that brings us all the way back to the question we asked at the very beginning. I want you to take a real, honest look at how you're running things and ask yourself this. Is your free map tool secretly costing your business a fortune?